everyone. Happy Sunday. I have been up since early and I am still getting the list of names ready for when we start the game. Hope everyone's having a good day. I was up early for an event, so it's a long day for me. I should be all right. This thing about Wildermyth is it keeps me constantly talking and constantly thinking. So it's not one I can get away with any you know, long silences. And it's certainly a nice warm day today. Lots of familiar names in the list here. You turned on the heat yesterday in the middle of August. My goodness. So the event that I was at this morning, there was a coffee shop within range of it, but they didn't open until 8. And I was thinking, you know, if they could get staff willing to staff the place earlier in the morning than they're usually open, they could probably do some pretty good business just for this one event, but I guess maybe they were not able to get anyone willing to do that. Galadriel got out a blanket. Wow. Almost done here. All right, well, as soon as the game graphics come in, there we go. Wildermyth takes a little time for that. But here we are. Here we are with some old friends on the screen. Some new friends on the names list. Grab this piece of paper here. All right, so here the plan for today and the next few weeks actually is to play through the more Throggy campaign again, but at a lower difficulty setting than before, because I don't think it suits this channel to do difficulty challenges that take a long time and mean that we might have to go all the way through a story multiple times just to see the end of it. So let's get started. We're not going to continue that story because that's the old one that we decided was basically doomed. So here's the enduring war again. A centuries-old war resurfaces, bringing with it questions of humanity, identity, and the price of ambition. A 5-chapter story with Morthagi as the main threat. Okay, difficulty. Tragic hero is the default. We're going to go back to adventurer, which they claim is standard. Maybe they meant for it to be more difficult for this particular one. I don't know. Customized difficulty. That's interesting. Interesting. You can set combat and overland campaign difficulties separately. It's interesting. Not going to do carved in stone because we're streaming and crashes happen. All right, we've got our future warrior, hunter, and mystic. So, in the absence of any channel point redeems to claim a name, I'm going to start rolling for them. $42. That gives us Tassie Tiger. There you go. Make sure to cross that off. And for our future hunter, that is Cam Woo. And our future mystic is Stanza Faust. Gotta get the capitalization right. There we go. Now, hopefully, we will not be needing new names quite as often as we did previously. But if we do, we have a whole list of Slipstream friends who have become channel followers and they lend their names to these people. So, in we go. "1,000 years earlier. Zenevia. The initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Holmeyer, you can't be serious. There were things they told us of. Things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves. Don't delve too deep. Could be more thoggy down there. What were they doing down there, I wondered? Who did they answer to? Huh. Nightjaw was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Until suddenly, they can't. Ah? Names too long, crashing into each other. I'm glad they account for that, though. Run. Crash thump. So, should we go after it? We're not going anywhere yet. Thanks. Crunch. Oh, now they're coming in here and wrecking things? Now, Tassie Tiger, grab whatever you can swing and come on. Alright, we have rivalry, friendship, or romance. Let's just go with friendship. One step ahead of you. And that's a crash. Alright, give me a sec. This took a while to fix, including verifying the integrity of my game files with Steam. Luckily, the game remembered all of our characters and just made us go through the opening storyline again, so I'll just skip ahead to the part where we catch up to where we got previously. Oh, now they're coming in here and wrecking things? Tao Tassie Tiger, grab whatever you can swing and come on. And we're going with friendship this time. Same choice as before. Okay, they let us get this far. No showy stuff, just do the thing. Wait, what were you thinking I was gonna do? Let's see if we can get at them from multiple sides. All heroes +1 armor and warding. Alright, and we have 2 foes, and maybe it sounds okay for all of you, but it's still very loud for me. Even with sound effects. Alright, so here we are. For anyone who hasn't seen this yet, we kind of have a XCOM style way of moving around. There's fire all over the place, looks like. And have not seen our enemies yet. And we don't have to take our movements in the order that the game hands them. We can actually go in any order we want. So let's go up to the edge of where it will let us go. Now, if I want to spend another action point on moving farther, I can do that. I don't think I want to. I can't actually reach anything to hit it yet. So you can be done. You have ranged attacks. But I can't reach the spectac. It doesn't light up as a thing I can attack unless I move way far forward. So I'm gonna, I won't have an attack if I do that. So I'm gonna move back here. And Costanza Faust, you have no magic yet. You're just a melee attacker for now. There might be something in the house. You can look. You have a slam attack. And you have a shoot attack. You will do damage to either and all of us. Alright, so... now let's move you up here, and you can strike at the spectac, and it dodges. Fine. Stanza Faust. Do similarly. And Cam. We move you up here. You can shoot at it. Tao, you can't quite reach this thing. Can Costanza reach it? No. Alright, we're too far over. So actually, I'm gonna have you... come up here and open the door. Anything interesting in there? No. Sometimes it's worth checking. Tao, you can stay where you are. Second. A tickle in my throat. Okay, Cam, you can still hit this guy even from this square here. Go ahead and do that. How you can wait. No one has any special abilities yet. You took 0 damage from that. Well done. And now you're close enough that you can run up and hit it. Or maybe it'll dodge. Costanza, you are not close enough. Let's get you back with the group, though. And Cam, let's not leave you out in random places. Move you over here so it can't hide behind the well. It still took cover behind that thing. Okay, Tao can still run up and try to hit it again. There we go. Alright, Tao Tassie Tiger is now a Greenhorn Warrior. We get our choice of Paladin, Shield Shear, and Zealous Leap. All of these are good. Let's go with Paladin, it's just really useful. Cam is now a Greenhorn Hunter. Boy, Ember Arrows would have been really nice just now. Through Shot has been useful. Quelling Moss is also useful. All of these are good. Let's go with... Cam. Claim that. So, first order of business, we break these things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though... Can't very well go back to bothering squirrels after this. Not when we're apparently so darn good at it. Stanza Faust's right. Who better to take on the threat than a strong, well-balanced, attractive trio such as ourselves? We'll hunt them, we'll find them, dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Something to rally around, a battle cry. I was thinking... The Riders of the Magnificent Wish, the Knife of Granbaron, or the Peerage of the Green Oak Grove. All of these are so random. Let's call ourselves... ourselves the Phoenix Feathers, since this is our second try at this campaign. Yes, something about it feels deeply right. Here follow the tales of the Phoenix Feathers. Right, we got calamities. Thank you. Now, the thing that got us last time was not dealing with the map threats quickly enough. So we need to make sure we do that. Make sure we jump on these things. Someone at South Cope wishes to join us. All right. And I'll do this. We have a new recruit. Greedy Hothead. Sure, let's recruit you. Are we really looking for fighters, or did you just want an excuse to hit the tavern? Come on, how are we going to become world-renowned if we're not growing the ranks? Plus, I'd like some extra help starting conversations when you and Costanza Faust are doing that awkward silence thing. Stars were beginning to come out by the time they got back into South Cope proper. Good thing we got in when we did. Looks like most people are still out and about. Maybe we can knock out this errand sooner rather than later. Hello? Wait, you're back? Already? You wiped them out that quickly? Or... you didn't give up, did you? What? Of course not. Good. You'd have been the sorriest heap of heroes I'd ever seen, if so. Actually, we're back because we're looking to expand the company. What about you? You look intimidating. And you could probably fight with that thing in a pinch, right? Probably. Ask the other tavern regulars, they could tell you. And there's not a lot else keeping me here right now. It's the season when a young woman has to figure out what to make of her life. This season has brought a lot of changes. Can't argue with you there. It would be good to have the help. We've learned a bit out in the wild so far. We can have someone get you up to speed. We can have a new warrior, a new hunter, or a new mystic. Stacking hunters seems to work really well. So while we're here... It'll take us 32 days if all of us do that. $44 if 2 help. 70 if only 1 helps. Let's have 2 help. And we will also prepare defenses here. Let's not do tier 3. Let's do tier 2 because once the others are finished with our new recruit, then the others can join in. Tazi Tiger and Costanza Faust are rivals. Varla Oat is now a greenhorn hunter. Well, we'll get her a proper name in a sec. She can also get through shot. Or Quelly Moss. Let's make our hunters different. Build defenses. Everyone join in. Okay. Varla. Okay, let's get you a name. Okay, you shall be... Mind Wanderer B. So, Mind Wanderer. Done. Cool. Alright, got that name off the list, and now we can look around. What's voice in the attributes? That should be... Where's voice? Voice. I think that's just when, like, if someone gets hurt in combat, they just make a ah sound. And so you can choose what voice that is. Masculine or feminine, a couple choices for each. Kind of similar to Sonic Forces. They have you choose a voice for your character, and really the scream when you fall into a bottomless pit is the only time you're ever going to hear it, because that character never speaks. I want to play that on this channel sometime, just because it's so Mystery Science Theater-ish. Okay, we need to locate that smithery. But let's all head over here. Into the Underworld. This, right here. This is why we fight. Very civilized village festivals. It's more than civilized, it's wonderful. It's all the little everyday things that make everyday life worth living. Apple pie and hot spiced cider. Bonfires to dance around. And new and interesting people to talk to. Wow. I mean, hello there. Hello yourself, stranger. Care to dance? Many hours later, I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are just like me. You see the magic in everyday things too. The leap of flame against the darkness. Music of a new tale. Talking until the fire burns out and you're the only ones in the village left awake. You're really something special, you know that, Cam Cam? You've done so many important and difficult things, and yet you're not all grim and silent. You're still the kind of person who likes to watch the stars. Speaking of which, I know a place, if you want. This is why I do the dangerous things, Martcon. This is why I fight. Little moments of magic like this. Nights like this, I can almost hear the stars singing, can't you? It's like they have a meaning just for us. Like every step has brought us to this moment. Wait a minute. I actually hear singing. I hear it too. How weird. Come on, let's go see what it is. Maybe I should go get the rest of my... Oh, can't it just be us? I've never had a real adventure before. And you know what you're doing, so you can take care of me, can't you? Well... Of course I can take care of you. Let's go. Keep quiet and stay behind me. It's a house. It's definitely coming from in there. That's funny. No one's lived here since Mistress McAllister died. I think it's coming from the root cellar. Root cellar is going on forever. Oh, lovely. Martcon, run! Welcome, Cam Cam. Martcon, you're not running. Oh. You're not running. There's nothing to run from, Cam Cam. Not for him, he's one of you. You tricked me. Well, I guess, kind of, but in a good cause. There is nothing here that you need run from either, Cam Cam. There is truth, there is joy. In the depths of the darkness, your eyes will be opened and you will see what truly is. Ezri and Zarya are to be initiated tonight. By the next Harvest Festival, Martcon there will have progressed in his studies sufficiently to join them. Ezri and Zarya have learned as much as they can from book and song and drum and are ready to descend into the darkness of the Underworld and return again reborn. Cam Cam, you are worthy to join them, untaught as you are. You already have the gift of seeing with the soul and not the eyes. Hey, wait a minute. You mean she doesn't have to do all the... Cam Cam, it is rare to find an outsider so obviously chosen by the one below. Come, join your fellows and embrace your true self. So, I can run for reinforcements and clear out this deepest nest. Or I have to get out of here without hurting anyone or getting hurt. Or if I play along, I can gather valuable intelligence about the deepest. Intelligence is probably going to mean some kind of transformation. Let's try running for reinforcements. I think she's feeling betrayed. Deepest! There are Deepists here! Costanza! Tau! Everybody wake up! Hope you've kept your weapons close. Alright, recruits. Lovely singers and dancers, but Deepists nonetheless. And then the others. And a leaf spirit, which is running off that way. Okay, well... How is our warrior? Stops moving here, it'll be in Guardian. So let's do that. Be aggressive and move forward. Stanza, you can interfuse the campfire. Steel fire against one of these. Locked. Fine. Be careful with quelling moss, because Tau's right there. These guys have cover. Standing in the flame, yeah. Quelling moss takes an action. Oh, I can hit that guy though. Try that, and then you can shoot this one. Cam. You can run over here and grab the spirit. Be ambitious and do it. It's alright, little one, but what a story you'll make. Cedar Pride of Carvenkiln. More damage. Thank you. Blocked that. Those extras are coming out. They've got mystics. Tau was in Guardian, so he counterattacked that thing as soon as it moved. Tau. Let's actually go in a different order here. Cam. Wow, I could get a lot of mileage out of through shot here. But I'd also be right next to those guys, and I don't like that. Be cautious. I'm gonna head back here. Take you out. Up and enter Guardian. Stanza, if you move a little forward. Can interfuse with this again. Illuminate it. Mind Wanderer. This is... How's good at blocking things? Oh, yikes. Cam is not. But Cam doesn't have to be. How? I'd like you to take one step over. Strike something that you can kill. Cam, line up a shot. You dodged the interfused blaze. Oh, now he has that. All right. Mind Wanderer, you better take this guy out then. No, or not. Oh, now you're taking damage from standing in it. Zarya has a long reach. All right, but now we can get serious. Cam. Don't suppose I'd be able to reach that guy. Can reach Zarya. How you can get up this far, enter Guardian. Costanza. Move up here, interfuse with Swell. There we go. Throwing knives. 3 throwing knives that deal extra damage if flanking. Individual throws a small knife at a nearby foe, dealing extra damage if flanking. Can be used 3 times per mission as a swift action. Let's give Tao... I kind of feel like you might need a 2-hander or a shield at some point. Stanza, let's maybe get What is your current loadout? So you're still carrying your spoon. It doesn't really matter. Just give you another option for dealing damage quickly. One prairie outpost. Build a station here to earn resources. Okay. You can do that. I could build it myself, honestly, but we should help as we can. Hide and fabric. 2 fabrics or 2 hides. Let's spread it out for now. 4 of us can work on it. Let's give you tier 1 defenses. Mountain range, we can build passes. These mountains are impassable. That's a dead end. We don't know where the next incursion will come from. So let's head over here and see what we can do about it. Rent Tannery. Cornfields has been revealed. Okay, and there's an infestation here. Control it first. And now we can assault it. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit. Ever had a cliff cherry? They're rare, but worth splurging on at least once in your life. Careful there, your fancy taste is showing. Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight. That's like asking my favorite rash. Least favorite, then. Might have to be Drauven. Is that because they're over the next hill? It's... a beast or a construct is just blindly destroying. But Drauven, when you get close enough to look in their eyes, you see hatred staring back at you. Here I am, making a career out of them. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't, though. Realistically. It'd reek of abandonment. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? The opportunity to make history. You want to be immortalized in the lore of this land? You've got to earn it. That's what I'm doing. What I'll keep doing until it's finally time to sit back and enjoy what I helped save. Put it like that, it sounds big. Sure. It is. I don't know if that helps or if it's too much pressure, but it helps me when even battle starts to feel like drudgery. Okay. Get Stoicism. Plus to armor and warding. Very nice. Alright. Now, we've got to make it so you can move faster, but let's... just get you within range of these dudes, you'll stop moving, you'll be in Guardian stance. Stanza... Ah, you can interfuse or you can throw a knife. Alright, let's have you interfuse with this bench. Winter Blast. Mind Wanderer. I'd like to poison both of you. So let's move up just a couple spaces. Quelling Moss, both of these guys. That was their action. Okay, Cam. Doesn't quite take you out. Yikes. Tao's taking a lot of damage, but can get rid of that guy in a hurry. So let's take you out. Oh yeah, watch this. You. Stanza. That knife isn't gonna do much. You interfuse with this lantern. We can illuminate it, but not much else. We'll come back to Mind Wanderer. Back here. Ah, this guy's already poisoned. Would have been dead before taking action anyway. Cam. Take that damage, and I guess throwing the knife will just have to do. And let's illuminate that so we can use it next turn. Mind Wanderer is taking a lot of damage. Alright. Well, survived that one. Tiger Shard Talisman. Accuracy. Who can use this? Everyone would benefit from this. You've already got, well, you've got a nicer bow, so yeah, let's go with that. Huh, a half-buried crate. Doubt anyone's coming back for you. Let's see. And? Nope, just some rusty forks. Guess that's the adventuring life. Another battle won, so little to show for it. Tao Tassie Tiger, at last. Who? Where? Been chasing you a long time. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Name's Varian. Varian Cam. Any relation to the Cam Brewhouse? Yes. Oh.
You remember that night? Tau Tassie Tiger? Stormy, harvest in full swing, house was packed.
You slunk over to the barkeep, muttered a few words about a cache of rubies hidden in the hills, drew a map on the back of a napkin to pay your tab. You sure you have the right Tau Tassie Tiger? I have a very sharp memory, and you have a very annoying face. Fine, guess there's no sense denying it. Don't want trouble, I'll just settle the debt, but that map was the real thing, I think. We could do a thing. Maybe it wasn't perfect. Napkins aren't the best. But the treasure was real enough. Actually, you know what? I kind of wish I'd kept that map. Want to buy it back? Sure. I mean, I don't have a lot to offer. How about the cost of a drink? That's fair. Drop by the brewery sometime. Tell me what you found. Tao, you done looking for souvenirs? Huh? Oh, yeah. Nothing special. Let's get going then. Yeah, let's... Huh. Drew it better than I remember, I guess. Hey, we got time for a treasure hunt? Follow the brewmaster's map. Secure the tannery. Alright. Well, sure, let's do this. Actually, let's secure the tannery first. That'll give people a time to heal. Secure site completed. And we got a warm fur scarf with potency. Well, Costanza will want that. Looks like the right spot. There's the waterfall. That pile of rocks. Now where's... Ha! Is it just this? Well, actually looks to be in good shape. Oh, warrior armor. Nice. Less speed and slightly annoying, but armor and warding is good. Valiant bracing, acts when guarding, that's really nice. Okay, well, still would like to give some chance to heal. If we go to a town, we can heal faster. But that's all right. Oh, interesting. I can't... This isn't a place I can put defenses on. All right. Let's gather over here. Calamities. Let's not bother canceling any of these. Arrived here. There are more thoggy infestations. Up defense is a little more. Okay, that gives us most of the way there. Frog Cope Blind. Okay. Let's salt this place. A bridge of limestone wraps the edge of Frog Cope Blind. Find a way in from this direction and you'd have high ground, you'd have surprise. I don't know, looks impassable. That, sir, sounds like a challenge. After a few dead ends and false hopes, finally, a promising channel in the stone stretches out in the right direction. A long-gone river probably chewed its way through here. Slow steps make steady progress. The stones lean in close, peering over each other's shoulders. Seems sturdy enough. Doing okay back there, Tal? Kinda tight here. Urgh. Not all of us are made of wet noodles and silk. Some of us have got warrior's shoulders. Hey, perfect. Here we are. Couldn't ask for a better spot to emerge. Just one last squeeze and it's a straight shot to Frog Cope Blind. I mean, I could ask for a slightly better spot to emerge. Maybe one that was a little bigger. Urgh. You've got this. You're a panther. You're... Don't patronize me. Push through doesn't have a great chance of success. You all go, I'll find an easier way, or let's stick with Tao, we can go back around. What happens if he goes by himself? Go on ahead, I'll meet you there. Sure? Wouldn't want to pull one of those mighty shoulders out of a socket, now would we? Watch your ankles and whatnot. You'd be a hard one to drag out of there. Think I should have tried to blast him out? Grumbly old cliff cave like this? Not worth the risk. Okay. Higher stunt chance for all heroes. Give. Split the party. We are without our warrior. Okay. Costanza. Step this way and interfuse with something far ahead. That'll give us sight. Need to defeat all foes. These are the couple things. Mind Wanderer. Up this far. And Silk Step. Cam. You also have the opportunity to Silk Step. Shackles reach this far? Yes. Get all of these. Cam. And Mind Wanderer. Let's get you close enough, hopefully, that you can use quelling moss on them. Quite far enough. Enough to kill one of them. Dodge one thing. Ah, now Tassie's here. Excellent. All right, well, you run up and get in position. You are now guarding. That is fantastic. Cam, can you just end this? Not quite. Mind Wanderer, I think you should... Some chance for vengeance on that. Costanza... Finish it off. Oh yeah, watch this. Nice. Ooh. Add to stunt chance. Everyone's is about the same. We haven't given Mind Wanderer very much yet. Let's give her something. No one needs to heal. But let's take the time, do it right, find an item. Perhaps one day they'll tell our story in this very spot. Heartwoods and hides. More high stunt chance. All right. Get him to our pair of rivals. Okay, now we're gonna need to build some kind of pass to get through. Actually. Coat blind. Yes, we can prepare defense. Work on these things at the same time. Let's cancel the Morthagi calamity. Getting enough of those already. Okay. Add everyone. There we go. Passageway open. You this way. Clear all hostile sites. Okay, so we're gonna have to clear that place too. Let's... control this spot. have an incursion up there. All right, so cease the patrol. Let's all head out this way. I'll have to check with Errol. Marshland of Briannia has been revealed. Okay. Strength 6. Incursion. Just not sure what that means in context yet. Let's fight them here at Frogcoat Blind. The Morthagi have come. Finally they can be heard. Unusually quiet, but unmistakable, like oiled machinery, like bones sliding on velvet. How should the defenders respond? Not enough of us. Think that's the simple truth, but best chance is to stay hidden till the last moment and fight with cunning, alright? Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. All heroes begin combat in Grey Plane, and flanking attacks deal +2 damage. Very nice. We may be kind of surrounded here. Give us any insight? Not yet. It's Tau. There you are. All stick together. They're coming in from those directions. Okay. Okay, then. How? Guard that area. I think hit these two. That one took cover. Some call your oh arrows a little closer. All right. Let's see here. Archers. Okay. However, you are now out here. Just take this out. Well done. Mind Wanderer. Can get those two. Artson. Get you back inside. And Costanza. You can interfuse this barrel. Splinter blast with the barrel. Perhaps shackles. Grid. Yeah, let's pin something scary. Or something close. Okay. Tal, you're not being much help up there. You have 2 range on your attack. Move you over here. This thing is undercover, but you can get it. Okay, nice. Quidloth. Let's bring you over here. Tau. Strike this. Costanza. You interfuse with this barricade. Splinter blast. Barricade. Thing that's not actually doing much, is it? Lessier, you're not going to be able to make it over there. You're a farmer. I'm making you a meat shield. Okay. Artsum. Just all pile on this guy. Quidloth. Flanking does extra damage. How you're so slow. We can't use the arrows because that'll hurt us too. Stanza finishes it off. Cal levels up despite not having done a whole lot. We can upgrade Paladin or we can riposte. Counterattacks have been really nice in the past, so I'm going with that. Alright, well that slowed them down a bit. Cam's out of sorts, and Tau Tassie Tiger thinks he has the answer. Things in Clover Pass are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights wobble in quiet windows. At least, mostly quiet. La, la, la. If I spent so wildly on cups, I'd be penniless. The merry stumbler scrapes along the back alley, fragments of foamy song following after, fading into the early dew. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. You're putting on a good brood. I can respect it. Just lately, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I know what it is. I don't even know what it is. You're out of shape. Have to exercise more. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping. It's what I do whenever I can. Do it for yourself, obviously. We do too many things selflessly. How normal people don't... What? What's that face for? Because I just had the perfect idea. There's this mystical order. They live out in seclusion. They're all about training the body to unshackle the mind. I'm sure they'd teach us one or two tricks, or at least give us a quiet meal. We can choose to go or not. So they set out in the morning, much too early. Sure. It can only be 3 of us. Let's take one of each class. Let's go. And the one who's not going, just stay here at the blind. Over generations, a modest compound has grown near Uvor's bed. Some folks have come here to gain wisdom and strength, while others grew up inside its protection. It's a place of relative seclusion, inhabited by an order of knights focused on peacefully honing their bodies and minds to work in concert. We don't want to disturb you. If you wish to speak to the dead, you'll find it easy enough. If you wish to listen to them, that's the real trick. Oh, all right. I could talk to a butterfly, a blade of grass, an angled shadow in the corner. But to hear these things, to really attend to what they say or sing, I must assemble a codex within my own body for interpreting all I sense. Want some nut bread? Yeah. Without another word, she turns and leads them down a hill path, darkened and dappled by the sun-threaded cloud cover. To a sparsely treed field, rolling green-strewn land marked by low, gentle walls. There it is, a nice nut loaf. Hey, listen, Tao here convinced me we were going to do some kind of... Well, there's apparently a group of philosopher knights making their home around here. Is that you? You mean the Warless Order? Yeah. That is us. You want training, then? I see. The wise seeker doesn't ask for bread, but for the skill of baking. Still, are you prepared for how sweaty it gets? Yes? Yeah. Oh, all right. We do our own laundry every day. It's part of being tough. Well then, pleased to meet you. I'm Nalila Plumdelver. Bringing the thought self and the meat self together begins with your name, but it's only the beginning. Together we'll make the metaphysical much less meta and a lot more physical. Over the next week, they train, eat, and sleep on a schedule. Nalila's style is... we can get plus health and plus speed, or accuracy and potency. I would love for Tao to move faster. Grueling and relentless. It's a week full of anvil lifts, table hops, and hog dodging. With actual hogs, alright? Sunset approaches on their final day of training. Nalila leads them into the closeness of a nearby wood. Resinous air sparkles. She halts. You have to understand. A body is magical and magic is limitless. Observing you, I see you're restrained by your inability to access it. The geometry inside. Geometry? When you say that, the shape you make, your muscles and bones. What folks think of as magic and ethereal energy is present within your own inner alignment. You can channel and enact it through your body if you're conscious and practiced enough. That is the meaning of uniting the thought self and the meat self. That makes you powerful. Well, but what about biceps? They're meaningless now? Are you kidding? Biceps definitely matter. Uh-oh, random encounter. Out of a sudden, shadowy knot of smoke comes an ambush. Okay. Alright, well, Tao... move up this way. Stanza, interfuse with the bush. Chain reaction, love it. Cam. That. Tau, now you can be useful. Applies 2 poison to your weapon. It will be delivered by your next attack. Mind Wanderer's already got something like that. Offhand. Tao doesn't have anything else in his offhand yet. Everyone else is using two-handed stuff or has something already. Where did they come from? Were we betrayed? Oh no, that was just Edion and Balladborn. Stand up, you rascals. The ostensibly dead cultists rise sheepishly to their feet and tug off their disguises. Alila, take it seriously. Hi there. This cool guy's Edion, and that soggy, vindictive ogre is Balladborn. Think of it as a final test. An easy one, perhaps, given your abilities, but one you've certainly passed. Guess we'll go back to our nightly philosophizing. I prefer to think of it as philosophical knighting. Ugh. Alright. I'm glad they're gone. But anyway, what was I saying about enlightenment? Ah, yes. Surpassing our limits always takes a refiguring. We're redrawing the lines inside ourselves. If we do it with carefulness and wisdom, the new shapes inside us grow more aligned to the geometry of magic, the geometry of all things. They leave the woods, a small, silent procession. Bidding their instructor farewell, they embark on a journey across the night. They walk long enough that all the stars have sprouted. It's interesting. I've always seen things as very cause and effect. Chaotic in how they play out, but easy to understand taken event by event. Maybe it's related to that, but I don't know. The order of things. Anyway, we got some good exercise in. You sense something, looking at the figures of trees, trunks, boughs, patterns. My body recognizes it, molds to it when I walk unseen. Wonder if it's the same. Mist takes form. They keep marching. The verge of dawn. Thinking back, I'm glad you dragged me out of that tavern. So return the favor and drag me back to it. Alright. Tao has completed a quest, higher retirement age. Now a Bluehorn warrior. Bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. Wow, that's kind of overarching thing. 100% of base job speed for every 35 years of age. That's kind of a interesting meta upgrade. Let's actually go for it. Okay, all of you can help with this now. Shy in the shadow. Annoying color. The sky. Yeah, it looks like there's a wildfire going on. Wish I could talk to a Morthagi right now. Share a pie, know what I mean? Why? Just because, I don't know. I'm curious to know what makes a torn and reanimated little heart race. Suddenly. And I could also with a rest, maybe. Maybe we both could. Maybe I'd ask old Skullface if there wasn't some piece of the future we could each promise the other. Hey, stop doing a face. I'm serious. Yeah, no, I... Splash. Are these noises you'd expect Morthagi to make? You know what it sounds like? A domestic quarrel. Yeah, well, we're well away from the place Tao said to meet. Shouldn't be Morthagi this way. Clatter. Crash, clang. More noises. Oh, okay. This. Yeah, this regular type of thing. You think this is normal? Yeah. Watch it. Hey. Is it sad that its playmate ran away?
playmate, it's lunch more like. Don't just have random sympathy, it gets you tangled up in things. Owner's not home? I'm sure there's no horrifying story to any of this. The fate of whoever furnished the place and is now gone. Look to have left in winter. It's only the warm weather clothes that are left. Not imagining it. The thing's depressed. And maybe it is, but we can't actually know why. Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep my wand steady all the same. It's still a spoon. Although it also doesn't seem to be able to tell the... between you or me or a walking dresser. Oh wait, look, he came back. Is it maybe that the cat keeps bothering this thing? I don't know. There's this. What's that? A little book. Opening the book. It's a cookbook? I don't... No. It's not a... It's a journal. Notes. Records of a 60-day task. Can I try and read some? I'm curious, yeah. So it starts day 1. Today I start my dark little spell journal. So it's, yeah, a spell journal. Flipping through, there's lists and drawings, diagrams, but it goes on. I shall here document lucidly and diligently as I may my preparations, my processes, my observations. I do not yet know if, how, and to what effects this spell shall succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel! Exclamation point. You're saying the person wrote out of course not. Cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10. The spell is cast. Yet today he languishes, same as yesterday. Sleeps and raises his eyes blearily like a cat 9 times his age. Her voice lends a listenable music to the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34. I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings, sprouted of a man's hope-wild imagination. They are like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust, the seeped-in smoke of incense, books and their book covers, the tired beams of rosewood. Soft old cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the mold odor sinks around their shoulders. Growing especially comfortable in this place and time, like winter warmth. Last entry. Noticing the writing's gone weirder. I like it better, but it makes me more, I don't know, melancholy. Day 62. My brain's become a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused, lonesome as that, my mind narrows. Every thought is a pressed note along that stingling single strand. A solitary stem, from which not every sound or contemplation I would once have easily produced may now flower. I find the words he uses pretty exhausting, don't you? Perhaps old age would have always been like this. At least Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, he ate with gusto. The whole herring I brought him. I've gone back in my old diaries to check, it's been just over 2 years. And as I must have noted previously, it's this extended span of smallest changes I find most heartening. Pattern and pace speak to me of momentum, a steady motion that may carry forward, far into the future, if never near forever. I find myself fearing the end, but fear too is a new darling of mine, mortal fear, fresh and clear and bright. It confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. He strengthens as I waste down.
His fate is what I wrought for myself. And for him. Let's not be sad. And though it appears the tweaks I made failed, I think of that midnight orchid I so arduously hunted and harvested, so carefully separated, that those efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooth out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. I have to believe he meant smooth out. Oh. Oh, yeah, misread that. Smooth out the... But, I am quite free of any regrets. Gratitude is what I feel. If you are reading this, believe me, mostly, I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase him off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where he'll go, but don't let him waste his new life here. Here, I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish, it seems hard to guess. I suspect I shall be nothing but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless and without memory. A shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you'd go to save the ones you love. He signs his name, Garjon Sedge, Foolish Warlock of Lankmeadow. Then this shadow thing is what's left of him? Seems like. Well, we can do what the guy wanted anyway. Lead his cat away from here. Yeah. Sort of a brutal thing though, right? Just leaving him alone? Alone like this? A lame, listless existence? Eternally? Yeah, but what's... Burn it. He wants it burned. You think burn it? The journal? I'd burn it. Setting fire to a book is never as easy as it sounds. Cam gets the oven hot enough. Page corners catch and the flames start to eat. And when the heat is high, with a kind of hunger the shadow leaps, joins the black river, flowing into a wide and already smoke-dark sky. Later. Supposed to meet up around here at the Cleft Hill, weren't we? Think it's this one? You don't think this one's cleft enough? Someone gets a cat. Oh, let's give our mage the cat. At least you trust me, We're not the type to be wrong, either of us, are we? And that is the story of how Costanza and Faust met Shy. Cam, why aren't you with... Oh, there she is. They'd go together wherever thereafter they went. Alright, I just jumped into this assault without patrolling, so it's gonna be a little tougher. Now, let's see. Costanza? What can we find out about the cat? Pet cat, black cat. First enemy to enter adjacency each turn will take 2 shred or 1 damage. Okay. Cool. We has a cat. Alright, well, Tao... Have you walk up this way, apply poison, and strike. Ugh. Fine. Stanza. Let's have you interfuse with something useful. That will apply poison if we just leave it there. So let's also interfuse with the hollow tree. Rid of that. Cam. Better shot at hitting that now. Oh, and of course he ran away from the thing. Fine. Thing dodges you, it seems. At least we can take that out. All right, we're gonna need to get through the door. So Mind Wanderer, Silk Step, Cam, also Silk Step. How, please, open the door. Guardian over there, great. Stanza. Up this way, interfuse with rubble. Wanderer. Got that. And Cam. Also attack this. Got a sommelier here. Okay, that's been poisoned. This is poisoned with 2. This means it's already dead. Cam, let's have him attack first. Alright, that's the end. Okay, we can upgrade through shot. That's pretty good. Oh, ambush is awesome. Great spear, tier 1. Extra range. Okay. Let's give you that spear. And a potency necklace. That to our mystic. We've really hit our stride. We're like a well-oiled machine. Not the best choice of words. Oh, what? Too soon? Let's catalog everything. And we shall get Bear Strength Cloak. More bonus damage. Let's give Cam this. Let's set up just tier 1 defenses. It's actually really fast. Let's finish this patrol we were starting a long time ago. Old-formed caverns stretch beneath Errol Tower. Tau, keep up, we're pushing through. Seriously. Only their back-barking echoes answer them. Wait, where's Tau? Really? Are we waiting for him again? Are we? I don't see him back there. He'll say something, usually, and repeatedly, when he wants to stop. Oh well, he's dead. Goodbye, Tau. Scour their steps for the last sign of Tau Tassie Tiger. Oh, here's where he went. I'd bet anything. An almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight, twisting tunnel. Below them, in the coldening ground, in the fungal glow. So, who would even blame me? I'm just being thorough. Plus, maybe there's a special, buried, whatever. Like inside of there, where it's all shimmery. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massive gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, what is that? Unfamiliar language seems to twitch and change on every surface. I kind of can't believe there really was something down here. Brightening the dark for no one. The jewel, though, has a quality that I like. This would definitely be a transformation. I've had no transformations yet. Let's go for it. Tau pries out the gem. Here we go. Let's not scar the stone and not break the blade either. Tau wiggles his gut knife into the seam between gem and setting. And only a moment after he does so, an indistinct tremble travels up the blade. I know. Shh. Harmonic vibrations. They swell. They sing in the joints of his skeleton. Tau Tassie Tiger bends near, lowers his knife. Don't see any damn... A thunderclap, a luminous flood, a wet bloody odor, and the sulfurous scent of fresh split rock. Time seems to pause and the world fills in with white. Then fades into normal motion. Color. Ah! Ow! Yeah, I've seen this before. What'd you just do? Tau? There was a brilliant gemstone. I found it here. I felt almost compelled to claim it. I tried, and now my jewel's just gone. Putting your hands on what's not yours. What are you on about? Reach up. Your eye. Doesn't that hurt? A short while later, you can at least see. I can see, through it, facets of things that shouldn't have facets. They'll emerge in daylight and encounter the enemy they'd sought, and Tassie Tiger will look at things differently from then on. Okay, we've got those. Tao's got a transformation, gem eye, extra stunt chance. All right. Well, that's awesome. Let's see what you do with it. Hello, Watchman. Okay, Costanza. Rubble. Stone. This does good damage. Stanza. You and your cat move up this way. Fuse with this stone. Can't discus the Watchman yet, though. You just wait. Cam can get within range. Should be the only one within range. Ambush. Okay, Tau. Let's actually save you till a little later. Costanza. You're not really in much range with other things. Nothing really useful. So how about you just discus this guy? Poison you, or you'll block it. Now we know where Tau needs to be. We come up and finish this thing off. Do that again. I kind of like this strategy of moving the melee last when I can. Wouldn't do much, but quelling moss. Poison you. Stanza. You up here. Use with this stone. All right. The Stanzafaust is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. Okay. Get more advanced interfusions. Spirit Blade. Ignite. You know, Spirit Blade has been useful in the past. And Ignite is kind of a double-edged sword in this campaign. Ooh, Mystic Armor. Certainly. With battle done, they stand still a moment, warmed over by the rays of a lowering sun. The gem casts a trickle of light on Tao Tassie Tiger's thoughts. Well, at least your face kind of reflects your personality now. Cute. You still think I care what you say. You can still fight. You can see, and see well. I see the edges and faces of things, like I never saw before. It's weird. Hey, that sounds not bad. Or, I don't know. It's not really fair, though. Of course, if you offer a gemstone, someone will try and take it. Now I worry that it'll travel to my heart. Under my ribs someday, you'll find only a cold, glittering, impervious jewel. Whether it was wrath or reward, a trap or a twist of coincidence, will always be hard to tell. Years will show how deep the changes go. And an ancient god will dream in darkness, fresh dreams of new visions above the earth. Okay, now we just have to locate that smithery, secure this tower. Good stuff. Extra warding. We've already got a thing. 2.2, 1.3. Yeah, Mind Wanderer takes a lot of damage sometimes. So I'll scout this place. Routines has been revealed. Initial patrol. Let's keep that butler away from them as long as we can. And this is the final fight of the chapter. When this fight is over, the chapter will end. Make sure you're ready. Okay. Normally I'd say sneak up behind them, but there's no behind here. They're all over the place. Not exactly masters of stealth themselves. I can hear their noise from here. Squeak. What do you think they're so agitated about? It's a forge. They probably love that stuff. It's like when you put me in front of a ham. Total mayhem. Mayhem. So when it comes to the actual approach, stick together and push in. We haven't done a good old-fashioned charge in a while. You stay at least one Great Spear's length away from me, though. I need my fighting space. Alright, there are our foes. Investigate the forge? Sure. Will actually be better. Costanza, let's bring you forward. Interfuse with plant. That did nothing. Far away for quelling those. Just shoot it. Damage. Wow. All right. Have you just stay there. Stanza. Stick together. Wanderer, stay with the group and silk step. Cam, you can do the same. Alright, that's dead. Head up next to the door. Stanza. Please withdraw from that. Not gonna need it anymore. Alright, well, you... Cow can come up here and just be a guardian again. Stanza. Interfuse with this little hill. Leave you there for a second, actually. Both of these. Poison both of those. Interfuse with this as well again, and Wild Grasp with the plant. This thing. Okay, that's all of them. We're saying that they were surrounding the forge. Plan on going back in the door though, unless more show up. Let the stanza be done for a sec. Cow. Unexpected guest. Gosh. I told you to run. Ah! Hey, I can fight, but one mace isn't gonna take these down. Get in here and help me. Alright. There's Denim. How lets you run up and hit this thing? Do too much. Fuse with grain basket. And splinter blast it. Well, splinter blast will be dangerous later. But for now, we're okay. It's pretty sturdy. You have Guardian as well. Get you in here. Nice hit. I need you to deal with this watchman. It has ranged attack, so maybe we should just force it to come inside. It has to come all the way around to get to us. Get through there. Can't get you this far, and then you'll enter Guardian state. Constrict this thing. Denim, just whack this. Mind Wanderer, let's just place you somewhere where you can attack that thing when it gets in. Where's it off to? Guard the door. Costanza. Draw from the bed. Cloud grasp that. Alright, that was well placed. Alright, hunter armor. Very nice. that would be very similar upgrades for everyone. Less dodge is a little sad. Spectral Lantern. Rewarding. You know, the throwing knives are just not being useful. Bloodborne Hunter can upgrade Quelling Moss. Melee attacks, no thank you. Upgrade the Quelling Moss, we'll lean into it. Sorry I couldn't have been more help, I don't fight quite like I used to. Well, the job got done. Could have gone worse, you know. I barged in here and tried to hide behind the furnace. Why would they go after their own kind like that? They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to the other Morthagi. Maybe I'll put it where the door knocker shelf used to be. You think you could help me drag? Sure. Listen, before we all get chummy, what's the deal with those deepest tattoos? Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension, and I was into that sort of thing. But the promises didn't pan out. And they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Cults come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one. Alright! Victory! 10 years of peace follow. Enemies lose a few cards. During the years of peace, Tao Tassie Tiger went back to the Cambrew house from time to time. He always paid in coin. Now that the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Mind Wanderer B became a guide to travelers crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. Tao Tassie Tiger went back to the place he grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger. With strong leather coming out of Grint Tannery again, life became much more pleasant for everyone. You don't realize how many things require leather until you can't get it. Advance the transformation. Lose the nice spear. No, I won't take this one. Alright, well now we can upgrade gear. Let's see what we can do. Cam has a nice bow already. Mind Wanderer could use something nice. Would grant 2 temporary health. Get more stunt damage. Let's make it a different one than Cam has. Heartwoods and hides. We've got bajillions of hides. have enough heartwoods to get a better thing unless we trade legacy points for it. Let's make this. Okay. Costanza. You need a better wand. Spend the legacy points to get this nice one. Cam is still wearing humble ginnings. Warding and dodge. Let's go with travel trav. Upgrades here, not really. Everything would be lower potency. Valiant bracing is nice, considering I'm using Guardian a lot. Cost a lot to upgrade. Spear's pretty nice. Daggers. Can we get better daggers? We have ingots, but not a whole lot. We're not actually using the daggers much, so let's not. Holmeyer, you're back. I was so worried. You wrote about that horrible immortal mechanical nonsense. I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there. I'm telling you I found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face. You can't bypass death. What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural. Abominable. Orthagi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this? Cam had visited Denim a few times. They'd picked apart Morthagi elbows and made up stories about the ancient mortificers over jugs of wine. Dug into the body of the strange Morthagi as well, but Denim remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Cam received an urgent invitation to the forge, she set off immediately. Thank you. Listen. I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First... Hey, Cam, about time. We've been waiting for you. I'd start with pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagi has been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Ironmonk, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in Zurenherder furs. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Well, if we weren't motivated by duty or glory before, now we can add cheese to the list. There are almost certainly some of the old Mortificier's workshops there, and I wouldn't be surprised if... Mortificiers are still around? No, but their workshops are, and some Morthagi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. So, the Phoenix Feathers sets out again. Wow, I'm actually excited. Am I allowed to say that? I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Cloud Extractory. Oh man, got those itchy fists again. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Huh. Excuse me. You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies. This must be strange. Not at all. That is, yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you. Shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay. Here comes the next section. I am going to take a quick break and refill on water. I'll be right back. All right. So, where are we? We're back at South Cope. That's home base. It would be awesome to get Ona's smithery set up because they have ingots. We have someone who wants to join at Iron Monk. Foggy are infesting this place. We've got lots of places to search. Those mountains are impassable. All right. Before we do anything, let's beef this place up. How far away are we? Okay, yes. South Cope, that's where we want to put our defense. Because... might be a last place to fall back to. Library of Light. Costanza Faust was running out of good books to read. Though she doesn't say it often, Costanza Faust's passion found its first release in reading. Eager to see the other side of any door, she could never resist an alluring cover. The smell of the pages is breeze to her. Digging up this library walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where she would spend the summer. Unfortunately, she's fallen into a rut of reading she can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those piercing green eyes again. Of course, her coy smile. Always her auburn hair, her piercing green eyes. Hey, Costanza Faust, you'll want to see this. Another grizzled veteran showed up? Seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh. Tao, I was reading. I guess it's a romance novel library. You didn't mutter a curse when you lost our card game, but look how mad a book gets you. What are you doing here? Looking for something fresh and original? Prepare to be disappointed. Costanza Faust reshelves the offending novel. I'm looking for you. Oh, me? Well, prepare to be disappointed. Anyway, look, I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found. Saving the little book from a damaging fall, she glares at Tao and then opens to the marked page. Huh? This is just a map. It's the Library of Light? It's fake. It must be. Even I know it's just a story. Are you really this stubborn? We're talking about your dream, aren't we? So the alternative if we don't go is, I don't know, well, let me finish Revenge of the Skull first. And of course the sequels. How many are there? Like 16? But no, let's get our gear and go. Bring one of everyone. Let's bring Mind Wanderer this time. Cam can stay with the defenses. Let's go. There's no correct version of this story, but that's why it's interesting. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was mortared together with magic built from bricks cut off the moon. Most say the Emberworld sorceress, Morsha Koj, brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that a great many mystics helped her, and she promptly chained them all to a volcano afterwards and sent them into space. And that is now the comet Amestitus. In some stories, she ends up shouldering an eternal debt to some lostling or nether beast. That comes with awful interest, I'm sure. There's the one where she visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. I don't think anything happens. Maybe she just wanted to visit. The consensus is that she was a seeker of wisdom, someone who saw knowledge itself as the greatest treasure, highest goal. Of course, half of history never happened, so her name and the deeds that went with it might be one more easy fiction. If the library is real, can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books? Every volume that's been written? Every scroll? Every epic? They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation or pensive stargazing? Go with a cheerful one. The fire is high and their differences seem tonight like strengths. The night gives them courage. But the next morning they'll reach their goal. Find it guarded. Bonus damage and potency, and here's a Hill Guardian. Alright. Kill all enemies? Looks like just the one. Okay, let's make it so that to run up to us. Do the guardian thing. Stanza, you're fine where you are. Place interfusion, but this will do. A lot of damage. A staff. I guess Costanza can use it as an alternate. Well, what do you call that? A golem? I feel like that's a good sign. Is that a good sign? Of course. How would anyone make a golem without books? Oh, golem books. Morsha Code rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler would be able to locate her library. There was her line: "Fools fear the wise, and the wise fear fools." Which I heard if you rearrange the letters, it gives you a clue. I could never unscramble it. Right, a lot of O's. What's the second way? Just how big it is. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight playing for a frozen ballet of crammed shelves. Careful what you touch, it's all precious. Every space is crowded with volumes. How do you begin to pay for all of it? This is what dreams look like. Could you even dream this? The library was a dream. That's how it began. Why I studied magic all my life? Same as every magician. I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, you miss dreaming them. Satisfaction lasts a while, but ever breeds its opposite. The library was a dream. That's what it must remain. Those who leave it will never find their way back. Many days later, Stanza Faust? Need to leave, Tao. Don't be stubborn, you old... Oh. Something I realized, I guess. I'm not sure when. Long time ago, maybe. Grand times I've spent with books. Times I was alone with a novel and a window in a rainstorm. Glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream for me. Stanza, what if you can't go back? In stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once? You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies, fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is... it's time I start putting life into my own words. Okay, Stanza Faust gets +10 retirement age. Long Reach would be good. Soul Splitting could be good. Upgrade to Shy Swipes. First enemy to enter adjacency will each turn will take 3 shred and then 2 damage instead of 2 shred or 1 damage. That's the kind of thing that could really help if we were in a pinch. Inspiration. A lot of these are nice. Let's upgrade the cat. Why not? Okay. Those people are all up there. Let's have them do this recruitment. One except Cam. New recruit. The Phoenix Feathers has reached Iron Monk. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my father was a renowned cowherd, not because he was any good with cattle, but because he beat a bull god in combat and won him good fortune? And then Grandpa! Legend is, he threatened to flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Ironmonk. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I think I've heard that story. Point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. You know what kind of pressure comes with that? So I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to snag some renown of my own. Let me join you. Wow, no arguing with destiny, I guess. So we get a warrior, a hunter, or a mystic. Last time we went with the extra warrior strategy. I'm kind of feeling that again. Make sure we have sturdy people placed in good places. You three can help with that. Hopefully your tasks will finish at about the same time. Dace is ready for adventure. Broad swipes is good. Let's go with that. Don't know if there are more foggy here, but we can find out. Actually, before we do anything, Dace needs a proper name. Also, she'll be Severamoto. Severamoto, welcome to the team. Okay. Let's build this bridge. You four can work on it. Defense is done at South Cope. All right. Let's start bringing everyone together again. A scar in the prairie widens into a misty veil, and Tautassi Tiger finds himself exploring a marshy little woodland. Dragonflies garble the air with their wings and whirs. They say you'll find things preserved in a swamp. The ring with the finger still wearing it. I guess that should ick me out, but I'm sort of curious. What voice can I give this person? You seem like someone who doesn't mind some personal risk. What? You approached pretty quiet. You must be thinking noisy. My name's Agar Blower. Some there are that call me Lucky Agar, or the fortune-throwing man. Some call me just the gambler. The more folks know you, the less you they truly know. What? Am I not the weirdest wanderer here? Right. Well, this is my route home. So this encounter's pure coincidence? Guess I can believe it. Most of life goes that way. Yet a pure coincidence is itself a pretty significant incident, wouldn't you say? I would never say that. Right, well, I was just... Hagar produces a small box, banded in bright brass. Behold! He sets it on a stone. A chance meeting reminds us that chances are fleeting. Here's a little betting box. How about two strangers wager together in the wet marsh? The game is guessing what's inside, and your word is your wager. You'll pay what you say. What has he got in his pockets is precious. You can get something worn, a trinket, which has a pretty high chance. In a box, maybe some precious materials, the essence of life itself. Ooh, which makes me nervous. Or nothing. Nothing's in the box. Well, we'll go with the high chance. Something worn, a trinket. A trinket, you say? Or some worn article, like my sunseeder scarf here. Open it then. Tassie Tiger flicks the lid open and spies the small treasure nestled inside. Truly an extraordinary guess. I'll admit I'm a little stunned. Sure you want to part with it? You wagered and won, that's rules. Also, it wasn't something I cherished. Wanted in Mistenplot off a cute travel dancer. Had a bet on who could throw more bread in the other's mug. Hey, what's your name? Did you say it? Tassie Tiger. Isn't that a waste of beer? Of course not. We drank it afterwards. Fare you well, Tassie Tiger. May fortunes find us on a drinking bench someday. Belt of Cunning for accuracy. Nice. 20, 117, 114, 112. Okay. Mind Wanderer can have it. We can build a station here to earn resources. We can clear out these Dralvin next door. What stuff do we have? Tell. Yes, we can. Okay. Hide or fabric? Let's go with fabric. Things are this fast. Let's get it to tier 2 immediately. Mind Wanderer being Costanza Faust take a walk through the fog. One misty summer night, two friends walked these woods on a poorly planned patrol. How do you always get us lost? And why do I always end up trusting you? I know better. Not lost. Look, it's still the forest. Anyway, I have a hard time believing you'd navigate any better, so... Herbal? Snag. Guess that's fair. Look, just shout if you think there's gonna be trouble, cause I can't see a... Excuse me. Can't see a thing, but... Oh. Do they both get snagged, or did they, in fact, not decide to do this? Let's see what happens. Let's bring our new person. Heroes meet to continue their quest. Is that a choice to redo the past? Essentially, yes. Let's beef these defenses up further since other stuff is happening. Mind Wanderer Bee wakes up in a world of starless night, stifled with odors, earth, time, loneliness. Where am I? Am I blind? Am I alone? Mind Wanderer! Oh, thank all gods you're awake. Flame flares. Costanza Faust carefully sets down a small copper lamp. The shock of the light is its own kind of blindness. As Mind Wanderer's eyes adjust, she sees the prison that surrounds them. Earthen walls, crude bars of barely shorn boughs. What happened? I remember being in the woods and then cultists, rock scratchers, bull worshippers. Left us with this lamp and little oil. I guess they planned to let us waste away? Not sure what else. They're mocking us, and we're going to kill them for it, leaving us light to starve by. Yeah. Well, the bars are wood, so tried it. You tried the... I've never seen wood like this. Only explanation is... enchantment? Old abiding magic of some kind. I tried fire, growth, earthcraft. Nothing even discolors the timber. The lamp flame won't burn it. And I guess these earth walls? That's all I can think of is to dig, but without food, doubt we'll get anywhere. Yeah, but our captors, do they come by? Have they? At least once, while I was awake. I slept some. Don't know how long. They left us our weapons. You feel insulted, don't you? Well, and we're here, we're armed, and we have our stuff. We have some time, and there's nothing to eat? How much could they even have for themselves? Seems like we won't be fed. Fine, okay. Any other prisoners or just us? No prisoners per se, but there's this thing. It's nestled there like the body of a brass pillbug, joints crusted with dry earth. Device of the old mortificiers, mostly intact but clearly lacking the spark of animation. Don't worry though. Just some old broken bonematon. Long time since it's been working. This is not nothing. Look at its hands. Did they plant this here? It looks like it hasn't moved in forever. I'm getting a scary plan. Minutes bleed to hours, coagulate into unguessable chunks. Nights, days, dreary, hungry. Mind Wanderer keeps studying the broken thing in the corner, gripped by a feeling she can't shake. Costanza scars her moods on the blank, hard earth walls. Eventually, she comes to a conclusion. Fairly simple, but... You want to talk? I think I have something. Yeah? Well, my idea is not advanced, but it might work. So here it is. We play dead. Very convincingly. They have to check on us, right? So when they come in to examine our corpses, we jump them. I could almost see it working, yeah, as long as they care to remove us in a timely fashion, which I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. Look at this old thing's shovel hands. If we can repair it, we have a tool to dig us out. Forces them to either intervene or let us go. Repairing it, the more I think on it, shouldn't be much harder than replacing where the old sinew in it's rotted away, and feeding blood into its system. What? I'm suggesting you cut off my left arm and we use the tissues to get this old creature working. Then it digs us out. Oof. %41 chance is not great. Amputation isn't great either. Means I'll have to switch to a crossbow. Alright, let's do the scary thing. Mind Wanderer, I wish I could bring myself to volunteer in your place. I mean, look, you don't have to do this. My idea could work. It could. Not saying it couldn't, but to me, this is a surer bet. Taking our lives into our own hands rather than hoping those deepest feel the urge to clean up bodies before they go to bones. Anyway, no one will question how tough I am once I show them my hook hand, and what a story it'll be. Aged brass and bone, dully gleam. If you want, we could pick randomly. I'd be willing to... well... just be quick, okay? The operation is swift. Costanza Faust grits her teeth and does the job, wasting no breath on worthless words. Mind Wanderer's blood pools darkly on the earth. Mind Wanderer keeps quiet as she can. The lamp sings one soft, shimmering note. Whoosh. Mind Wanderer, I'm gonna kill this thing. You there? I think we're through. Hard to tell, though. I feel at once glad and like I left something behind. Master, tunnel complete. What now for these tortured bones? Hey, I think this thing could be useful. Really? Useful? How long do you expect it to last? I don't know much about them. It must eventually run down though, right? Until it does, why not see what it can do? Sure, I don't know. Let's take it with us. Can't leave it behind to get repurposed by those bull huggers. They embark for home and make it back without further incident. Come along then, and always remember who gave you life, yeah? Oh, these tortured bones. Clank. Urkelbits joins the party. Oh, as a whole character. Mind Wanderer has taken in a companion which will help in any battles she takes part in. So a whole unit, not just a pet. Interesting. Alright, well, Mind Wanderer gets a plus to retirement age. Foxflight. Tinker. Flash cone. Go with Foxflight. Alright. Well, Severamoto didn't have anything to do there. There wasn't a fight. Let's see. What's stanza? Everyone can head over there. Mind Wanderer is going back to the nearest town to heal. Tier 3 defense is built. Okay, you 4 here. Mind Wanderer has returned to action. Join the patrol. Okay. Well, let's get rid of these Dralvin. Might get some wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? Severamoto's already turning in. It's not that late, is it? I guess that stretch of thick brush today was rough. Somewhat. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obliged. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. Rattle, clunk. More wood. Oh, thanks. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Cam's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Flickerings of Dralvin thought or flickerings from Mordorn Weaverworks? This person. I'm curious. Cam watches a story take shape. In Mordorn Weaverworks, there lived a young woman who had the makings of a keen hunter. She would move silently through the surrounding woods. No track or twig break escaped her notice. Over the years, hide-and-seek victories became hunts and patrols. And as her skills grew, so did expectations. The defender of Mordorn Weaverworks wears more than a wooden bead around her neck. Fits you well. But when Dralvin feet came stomping and scraping, Cam shakes off the story's unpleasant end. The next day brings bitter anticipation. Looks like they made a stand outside Mordorn Weaverworks proper. Shirt snags and broken rake handles still around. They can't have been well armed. Necklace. No petty piece of loot here. This should either be worn or buried. The necklace is sturdy, but Cam carries it like a broken-winged bird. What have you got? Let me see. Defender's necklace. 5, 2.1, 8. Well, I guess our new warrior could use it. Alright, here they are. Urkelbits. Alright, well, what's your deal? What can you do? You can stomp. Stomps on the opponent using its heavy body. Alright. Well, let us once again see what our ranged crew can do. You up here. Use with the wagon. Strict. This one. Herkle bits. Kind of a meat shield. Alright, that's the end of those guys. How you can open this door your next turn. Purple bits can come on up. You can open or attack the door. No, you can be done. I guess I won't sneeze. Sivermoto. Come up this way. Ham. Silk Urkel, you open the door. We'll figure out what to do about you later. Stanza. Use with this fabric. Now Cam has Spirit Blade. Now I will attack the Stormthroat. Withdraw from the wagon. Don't need it anymore. Urkel bits. Already used one action. Just move forward a bit. I would take that shot, but I don't want to be right out in front. Okay. Wanderer. Move out here, and can you quelling moss? 2 of these. One of them blocked it. Remoto. That guy. both in a line from here. No. Let's take out the big guy first. Cow's got a long enough range to take this guy out. Okay. Artifact grants extra potency. I want to replace the spectral lantern, which gives warding. I think I do. Keep replacing this stuff. All right, here we are. So I'll work on this. Plus to block. 5, 52. Oh, the warriors already have pretty good block. Level 2. What's going on at the smithery? Let's get tier 1 done over here. Okay, now we can start looking around. I don't see any incursions in this area. We're about to have one. Get to a slightly more central position to wait for it. It's done already. Started. We may have to abandon it. Okay, Morthagi in great number move to attack your lands. They're coming from all the way over there. Everyone abandon the old job and go. Here soon. Or are they carving a path? Defend this place. How should we respond? Lack of options can be a good thing. Stay hidden. Wait for it. Alright. All All heroes begin in Grey Plane. We get the flanking bonus. Got all kinds of things. Kill all enemies. More are coming. That I can zoom out. There's barricades over there, so they're probably going to come around this way. There's small guys. We can just take them out. It'd be nice to deal damage on the Batchby, though, without having to give away... Well, we might have to give away a farmer's position. Urkel Bits can't call for the arrows. Oh, well. That would have been really cute. Fire at will! Oh. Wow. That was potent. Goron, can you reach anything from there? No. Alright, well, we'll wait till others have moved. And aim at that thing. Mind Wanderer. Ready to act in case you need to. Stands a Faust. Back to your wand. And Urkel Bits. Oh, I did not notice that there. Alright, well, let's fix that problem then. Goron. No, not you yet. Can. Come over here. Fire at both of those. I guess that didn't work too well. Stanza, how about you interfuse with the cart? We don't have those things that vacuum stuff up yet, so we can still make use of Splinter Blast without fearing too much. That's where the Morthagi are coming from. Little bits. Come up and defend your buddies. Also coming from there and there. All right. Well, let's keep you here then. Okay, no more coming. We just have to kill everything that's currently here. Can't see, so it must be up there. It's around this way. Cam. Also look this way. There it is. Stanza. Get ready for it to be here. That's too far away for the volley of arrows. Stay there. Tau. Guard there with Spirit Blade. Okay, now we can fire arrows. All right, there we go. Tassie Tiger is now a Bronzehorn warrior. Ooh, upgrade to Wisdom. Plus 10 retirement age, plus 15 charisma. That's another good meta bonus. A good character. Let's hang on to him. Okay, let's work on dealing with these things. Butler out of the army as long as we can. All that wisdom is also helping us build stuff faster. Can they just not get through the pass? I guess that's their only problem. Well, let's us get through. Oh, they've arrived. We shall defend. Use our knowledge of the land. Harry their approach. Oh, but it doesn't go well despite the 80-something chance. Costanza Faust attempts to harass the enemy ranks, but winds up running for her life. She's unable to rejoin the battle for a lengthy spell. Costanza Faust has started out stunned. Alright. Kill all enemies. Some over there. Use our arrows to good effect. Archers! Very nice. Okay. Nice shot there. We're arranged to take things out as quick as we can. Try to position people strategically. Little bits. Come up and help the peoples. Severamoto, I'm sure there's going to be stuff coming from this way too. You stay up there. Maybe not. Everything's coming to the south. Alright. No volley yet. Poison these two. And... couldn't get that one. Moto, let's leave you up there for now. Urkelbits. Get close enough to be helpful. Ow, you're all the way over there. Got to get you moving on over this way. Stay there. Cam. Go up. And if you can... Alright, well, poison would have taken that out the rest of the way. Even if it hadn't stunted. Farmer, you're a meat shield. Yeah... Oh, we can get you in range to attack that thing. Yeah, you could keep firing if you wanted. But let's see what Mind Wanderer can do first. First, use our arrows on these. And down they go. That does damage and poisons. Zia can also attack from there. Costanza Faust. We're able to move again. All right. There they go. Okay. Let's finish carving this pass. But we should probably actually come through this way because there's more infestations. So we'll just have it for later. Twin Croc Tannery. Let's fight these guys. After all this. Any for your thoughts? You've been unusually quiet today. Huh? Oh, thanks, but no need to worry. I'm just thinking. What's on your mind? I guess I have been pretty focused. Thinking about what I want to do when we don't have to be saving the world all the time. Well, out with it. You can't tease me like that. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I want to retire to a quiet farm somewhere. I'll have an enormous room with all of the plunder we'll accumulate over our years, and I'll nestle in there contently gazing upon my prizes. How about you, Cam? I'll sit by the fire with my beloved, never to be separated again. What about you, Severomoto? An end to fighting? I think I'd get bored. Heads up, gang. We're almost on top of them. One day. Alright, here we are. A water spirit. They're running off to somewhere. How could just go get it? Go for it. Caught you. Do I get to make a wish now? Free. Want a water great spear? Stunt effect refunds an action point. Ooh. Less stunt damage, but a stunt with refund and action point. That's interesting. How would that work with Guardian? I'll actually salvage that. Hi, Spirit. Alright, well, Costanza Faust. Not you yet. Little bits. Oh, good. You can actually attack something today. Thank you. Wanderer, I would rather... Actually, if you... I'll just take this out. Same. Rubble. Bone Lance. Remoto can come up this way. now ready to open the door. Or the robot can open the door. You know, Urkelbits should have a real name too, if we can give him one. Yes. Wow, romance is allowed? Alright. This fits alright. ICH 2897. It's a good name for a robot. Mind Wanderer. Come up here. And step. Supermoto. Guard. And another silk step. 97. Open door. Got here. Tassie Tiger. Can also guard that area. Stanza Faust. Interfuse with the mannequins. And constrict. Still something. Maybe it's out back. There it is. All right, Costanza Faust. Let's... Oh, you've already used your actions for this turn. All right. Bot friend can go over there. Wanderer, you cannot get close enough for a shot at that thing. Just get you close-ish. Supermoto cannot quite take that thing out. 97's help, you can get it done. All right, there's victory. Let's see. More armor and warding. Aid. Blood rage. Upgrade to broad swipes. We haven't really been able to get you into combat much yet. Let's work on endurance. I've been a little nervous about you being lower level. Strongbow. Well, we could give it to a warrior and they could have a ranged attack. Oh, but it would be better than Cam's current bow. Alright, yeah, let's go with that. Oh, there's the butler. Couldn't avoid it forever. Okay, site secure. We have more accuracy for someone. Prepare at least level 1 defense real quick. Let's see. Cancel the sommelier upgrade. And assault Crowbath Spire. They hike the wooded hill above Crowbath Spire, making their final approach. Nice respite from those nipping flies. High, dry ground like this. What's my body feeling? Laziness, tiredness, cold inside. Cold. Should I say something? Costanza Faust leading the way, and it's she who spots the warm glow ahead. Did it flicker to life just now? Or maybe it had only been hidden behind trunks. Not a remarkable spot. The Clatterbones must have a reason for massing here. Maybe they appreciate the spring colors. Hope is, they've amassed a hoard here. Food, arms, things we can use. Stop chatting. Looks like a campfire up ahead. Campfire? Could be a random traveler. Probably some killer. Or no, this isn't a... Gout of flame swirls amid these saber rocks. Silent, bright, and smokeless. It's not a place to hang your kettle. It's an artifact? A monument? I wonder why it's not hot. Not hot? It's blistering. I feel it. Costanza Faust, you okay? Do you hear stories? Or is it just that... Or is that just my mind that hears them? Costanza Faust moves nearer to the spiraling inferno, apparently unscorched. Costanza Faust! Blood, my heart is beating. I remember one tall story. It's brief, it's for children. In early days, the sky's back was not so stiff. She bent and saw a handsome gray squirrel who'd climbed to the top of a redwood. Stanza, you're getting really close. This squirrel, he chatted to her blithely, how he relished her stars and the autumn wind, took comfort when she cast her cloudy hair. He thanked her for letting the sun thread through it. Like all squirrels, he was a flattering rogue. The young sky loved him. Why wouldn't she? So when she watched him plant his forests and watched the trees grow tall where he placed them, the sky thought to impress him by planting her own. A lightning arm she gently lowered, and a great tree of scarlet was born. But it was a greedy tree. It grew and grew, and grew so large it consumed the forest the squirrel had planted. And without time for a word, words took much longer to say in those days, it swallowed the squirrel's body too. So the sky conjured water to wrestle down her tree of flame, and the first rain fell. And ever after she would rain upon the world, cautious of the mighty power that had burnt away the life of her unfortunate squirrel. That's the story I remember, and this place remembers. It's a piece of here, something left behind. What's that mean? Or what's that mean? Stories of fire. Don't you hear them? They leap and lick at my imagination. At this altar once, people would gather and tell them. But they're dead now. Those people are dead. The flame somehow endures. Costanza, come away! You should be burning! How are you not? Listen, I'm going to let it touch me. Tau can leap to intercede, or we can transform. It's fire. I can carry it, its heat and memories, in myself. But, Costanza, no! She leans close and lets the fire climb her wrist. It's alright. I'll be alright. She stands unharmed as flames file up her arm, orderly as ants, but then... Arrgh! A sudden mass of fire wreathes Costanza Faust's body. Costanza! Just as it seems the whirling flames will devour her, whoosh. They retreat into their coals. Costanza stumbles back a few steps. Ugh. What in? Put him in the dirt already. What are you doing? Wrong instinct, Tau. It doesn't hurt. It's unusual looking. Actually, being blunt, I feel amazing. I feel full of fire. Tearing bracken and the mechanical mash of gears announces a nearing enemy. Someone's eager to burn. Figure things out if we survive. All foes get a temporary hit point. Oh dear. Alright, well, you've got a firearm and a fire tattoo. Of course, with butlers around, fire's dangerous now. What are you using for weapons now? But you just can't use staffs anymore. All right. Now let's have you run in. Bot friend, you be ready to open the door. Step for you. Oh, hello. You can't go there. Cam. Let's take you out. Don't care which of those you attack. Moto. Can't get in there far enough. Let's get you into the room. Same with the stanza. Oh! The cat attacked in passing. That's great. That's awesome. I shouldn't be by the door. Well, Mind Wanderer, maybe you can just open the door. Nothing in there. Yeah, 3 doors. Both of those doors seem to lead into this one room. There's the Watchman. And a butler. All right. Let's not have you use your last move yet. Severamoto. Moving quite far enough. Maybe part of it is having to move past people. Stanza. Cat's attack could actually be pretty helpful at this point, but I'm gonna leave you a little farther away. Interfuse with the astrolabe. Shackles aren't doing much. Bot buddy. You're a meat shield. Moto. Not too helpful. How? You can just take that out. Mind Wanderer. Come out here. poison the butler. Now we can just go to town on this guy. Okay, he's poisoned, he's dead. Alright, there's that down. Scarf of Cunning. Could use the accuracy. Cam, you can have it. The dust settles, the air smells acrid and burnt. You can control that thing, I hope? This arm? Yeah, Can you talk for a second, Costanza? A quick summary might be good. What's happened to you? Alright, so I really did hear something, right? Whatever presence was there in the altar, the flames, it spoke in me more than to me, like the chorus of my primal ancestry. I heard them offer stories to the altar. Fawn of the summer, the queen of embers, the sun thief, and the empire of ashes. Or softer stories, like that little yarn about the sky and the tree of fire. I heard them, these flame keepers. People who drove their herds and built their shelters here, and poured out their mysteries by this altar they must have carved. And so maybe I think I responded to it, because I wanted something. There's been that hollowness inside for a long time. A cold place that wanted heat. Well, fine. Keeping you at arm's length is no longer enough, I guess. But you're gonna use this to get out of work, huh? No one's gonna want you thatching. You scared? Of me? You're not gonna tell me off, are you? Nah, I personally think it'll be useful. Depending on the seriousness of the drawbacks, of course. Be careful around delicate jewelry and fabrics. Alright, well there's Calamities. And it's about 6 o'clock, so that will be it for today. We've got a lot of Chapter 2 done. We need to make our way into this corner. So, let us save. Do it properly. Yes. It's today, 6:03. Looks good. Alright, so let's see who's around to raid. Let's see. Well, let's say hello to Shell Smiley. She is often on our Slipstream cruise and sometimes is a captain herself. And she's doing a chill Sunday. So let's go say hi. And more Wildermyth next week. And I'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Reliable Battles.